Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
Hello and welcome back for another edition of MSF News. Today we got a few things to talk about. Right now, we got going on is the AIM Security, of course, won the community poll for the Blitz, and we got that going on until Sunday night. And over in the raid department, still got the Alpha 4s going on. That will be going on for another almost 9 days. But we also got a blog post to go over here that came out last night. So we'll go ahead and check that out. Okay, we got Highway to Halloween. It says, greetings, commanders. Halloween is nearly here. And this week we're ushering in frightening events with the man whose powers were born in Hell's eternal flames, Ghost Rider. Read on for Ghost Rider's full kit breakdown, Halloween events, and a few other treats to gobble up. Yeah, looks like we got a video here, so pull that up.
Greetings, Marvel Strike Force fans. I am Cerebro, your community manager, and welcome to your community update. Halloween is on its way, one of my absolute favorite holidays of the year, and we've got some frightening events coming up, including the man whose powers were forged in Hell's eternal flame, Ghost Rider. Also known as Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider forms the cornerstone of the new supernatural team that forms him, Elsa Bloodstone, including 3 existing characters that you likely already have in the game. This includes Doctor Strange, Mordo, and Scarlet Witch. The forthcoming Elsa Bloodstone will round out as the 5th member, but we are here to talk about Ghost Rider, so let's take a look at some of his abilities. His basic is Hellfire. Attack the primary target for damage and apply bleed for 2 turns. His special is Hell Cycle. Attack the primary target for damage and apply 2 bleed for 2 turns. Attack all adjacent enemies for damage and apply 2 bleed. His ultimate is Penance Stare. Attack the primary target for piercing and apply offense down and defense down. If charged, this attack gains Drain and loses 1 charge. Okay, wait, hold on. I gotta try this one for myself. Okay. I think I kind of scared myself a little bit with that one. And finally, his passive is Spirit of Vengeance. On death, grant 2 ability energy to all supernatural allies. On non-summoned ally death, attack the enemy that killed the target for damage and gain 1 charged, up to a maximum of 5. Generate 3 ability energy for self. When a negative effect is applied to the enemy, positively change the speed bar of self and other supernatural allies. He gains bonus max health and grants supernatural allies max health. He gains more focus and grants supernatural allies more focus. You'll be able to scare up some Ghost Rider shards for yourself during the Highway to Halloween event. There are going to be many events surrounding Halloween. Again, one of my favorite holidays. Absolutely cannot wait, so make sure you log in every day to get all of that sweet bonus loot. If you're looking to bolster your Wakandan team, now is the time, because Killmonger is coming up in his own Blitz, so make sure you're saving that Blitz currency. We are also having an event where you can earn 2-time character shards for the Ninjas of the Hand. But as it's Halloween, just be careful that no stray hands get away and possibly... Are we going to cut that part out or leave it in? We're leaving it in? All right, guys, I am really happy to have here with us Mr. Matt Sheets, who is on the Marvel Strike Force team. And what do you do on the team, Mr. Sheets?
I'm a game designer on Marvel Strike Force. I also do combat data, so I help balance and set up the teams, and then also integration, where I'll take the animations and the visual effects and set them up.
All right, so we already in the show, we looked at Ghost Rider and a little bit at Elsa Bloodstone, and we rounded out the team with 3 additional characters that were already in the game. So how did you guys pick which characters that were already in the game that were going to be a part of this new supernatural team?
Yeah, so we went ahead and looked at our roster and see currently what characters are kind of orphaned, what characters don't have permanent homes. Doctor Strange always comes up, and he's worked with Ghost Rider before, going through the different dimensions, Limbo and Hell, and so that was a perfect addition for the team. Baron Mordo's the same reason. He currently has control of the Black Hold, and so that ties with into Ghost Rider lore. And then Scarlet Witch ties in with all of that, kind of leading the tag that we eventually came up with was Supernatural. And so the main 3 characters that we chose to own this team is because they didn't have a current permanent home.
All right, so I've noticed that, especially like over the past few months, like we've really focused on giving factions kind of like an identity. What is it about the Supernatural faction that kind of makes them a little distinct and unique?
What's one thing that we wanted to push with Supernatural is that they have a couple mechanics that check the number of Supernatural allies, so it actually increases theory crafting if you don't have the full team, where, for example, Doctor Strange gets extra deflect and he heals himself every time the enemy gains a positive effect. That triggers if there's 3 more Supernatural allies, so you don't need the full team for that effect. Lets you swap in other people. They're also primarily designed for Arena, but none of their effects are mode dependent, and so it lets you put in other modes, bring in other people, and have some theory crafting. But then once you get the full team, it lets them shine.
So then finally, in what areas of the game are we anticipating that the Supernatural faction is going to unlock their full potential?
Definitely in Arena when they're going towards some of our teams that aren't super meta heavy, so like they'll struggle against some Phoenix and Ultron teams. Mm-hmm. You're going to see a lot of growth there because they are a team that you can theoretically already have 3 of the 5 members, so you can go ahead and get the 2 new ones. Due to the theory crafting, you'll probably see them pop up in raids, because Doctor Strange has a revive mechanic. The revive mechanic gets better with the Supernatural team, and then also they're really good on offense and war, so you'll see them pop up.
All right, Matt, thank you so much for dropping by. Please feel free to come by again and let us know what you're working on.
Awesome, thanks.
All right, guys, so for your community spotlight, I have something really super awesome to share with you here. So I got this package here. In fact, the game team got this package from Sebastian Winterborg, and this came all the way from Denmark. And this is a quite impressive letter. This is, I believe I counted, it is 28 pages long. And Sebastian just sent us this really long letter. Very detailed letter, I should say, where he shared with us a number of his ideas for the game, including some characters that we could develop that are based on him and some of the people he goes to school with. Being 10 years old, Sebastian has quite the amazing imagination and actually created a mission that I'd like to share with you. The school is on fire. The Brotherhood are burning down the school. In this special campaign, your global heroes need to save the kids from the Brotherhood without they dies. If any of you would like to send us some snail mail, we might feature it here on the show. Thank you guys so much for watching. As this is our first episode, please feel free to leave us some comments and let us know what you'd like to see on the show. We'll see you guys again here on Strike Time.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I hope that's something they do regularly with the blog posts. So it's good to hear that Mordo, Scarlet Witch, and Doctor Strange will also be getting that Supernatural tag. It's going to make it really interesting with Ghost Rider Special. You know, just having him die and giving the energy Doctor Strange, have him revive him. Sure, that'll be hilarious. Alright, so we got Ghost Rider riding into battle. Next is Ghost Rider. The Brimstone Biker is a vengeful brawler who stacks bleed on enemies. excuse me, and avenge eliminated allies by attacking the foes who dealt the final blow. Ghost Rider is the newest member of the upcoming Supernatural team, which will include Mordo, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and the new blaster, Elsa Bloodstone. Okay, so I was right about her being a blaster. Fully formed, the Supernatural team will be a high-skill squad capable of terrifying teams in battle. Start recruiting and ranking up your squad because it's sure to be a monster. Rev up your eyes. Okay. Because here are Ghost Rider's abilities. Well, they just went over that, but we'll go over it again. Traits. Hero, City, Mystic, Brawler, Supernatural. Oh, so they're giving them dual tags of Mystic and Supernatural. It's interesting. Basic, Hellfire. Attack the primary target for damage, then apply bleed for 2 turns. Special, Hell Cycle. Attack the primary target for damage and apply 2 bleed for 2 turns. Attack all adjacent enemies for damage and apply 2 bleeds. That's kind of like Pyro Special. But I notice these are just saying attack for damage. They're not giving the percentages. So, Ultimate Penance Stare. Attack primary target for piercing and apply offense down and defense down. Not bad. If charged, the special attack gains drain and loses 1 charge. The drain's nice. But offense down and defense down. They have to see how much total damage it does. Passive, Spirit of Vengeance. On death, grant ability energy to all supernatural allies. On non-summoned ally death, attack the enemy that killed that target for damage and gain +1 charge, up to a maximum of 5. Generate 3 ability energy for self. When a negative effect is applied to an enemy, increase speed bar to self and all supernatural allies. Gain max health. Supernatural allies gain max health. Gain focus. Supernatural allies gain focus. Guess we're going to have to wait till he's actually in the game to see how much health and focus they're gaining. Okay, and we got Highway to Halloween. Scare up Ghost Rider shards and other rewards during the limited time Highway to Halloween event. Bob for character shards and the... I think that's the same post from last week's blog. Bob for character shards with a 13-day calendar that contains characters with the limited time trick-or-treat trait. Carve open the Jack-o'-lantern orb, which contains select characters and features Ghost Rider at a higher drop rate. Battle on Highway to Halloween Blitz with the trick-or-treat trait characters to score points for the Monster Mash milestone, which will reward Jack-o'-lantern orb fragments. Be on the lookout for Halloween bonus events, including reduced cost blitz cooldowns, 2-time trick-or-treat character shards, and increased gold rewards. Says don't miss the party, or it'll be a graveyard Hulk smash. Okay, blitzes, we got Deadpool and Killmonger blitzes coming. The Merc with the Mouth is shooting his mouth off, and guns. And Blitz coming this week along with the Weapons of Wakanda Killmonger. Ready your Blitz teams and Blitz charges so you can make a character shard killing. Okay, it says, need a hand? Yes, you're seeing double hand ninjas for 24 hours. Hand character shard rewards in campaign mode will be doubled. We're increasing the rewards for the next relic hunt, so it'll make sure your hand team is top notch. And actually in the data mine there's details on what they're doing exactly with the new hand event. Yep, we'll check those out now. Alright, let's see here. Alright, aim security, won the poll, took care of that. Okay, so this... Okay, we got the Halloween... starting on October 12th, which is today. Bob for character shards with a 13-day calendar. Log in daily to earn shards for select characters that have the limited time trick-or-treat trait. I don't think that was... let's see here. I wonder if... that might be at the reset. So we'll see if we get that coming up. Okay, we have Jack-o'-lantern orb. The Jack-o'-lantern orb contains select event character and features Ghost Rider at a higher drop rate. This will be there will be an upcoming milestone that will reward Jack-o'-lantern orb fragments. Highway to Halloween Blitz and Orb milestones. It's a roster smash starting on October 17th, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Win in Blitz with characters that have the limited time trick-or-treat trait to score points in the Monster Mash milestone. Participate in the Jack-o'-lantern Smash milestone by opening Jack-o'-lantern orbs to score points. For lists of characters used in Blitz battles, filter your roster using Trick-or-Treat. And then we got bonus events. Be on the lookout for events that go bump in the night. Quarter Blitz. Blitz cooldown, never go past 25. Never go past 25 for a small duration. That is actually going on right now. It's about to end in a minute. Sweet Treats, 2 times Trick-or-Treat character drops. This one's kind of funny. The Gold Crypt. 66.6% more gold earned from campaigns. We have the Harvest login calendar, which we are currently in the middle of right now. Log in 13 days to earn character shards with limited time trick-or-treat trait. That was already discussed. Okay. Anthology 1 Orb. 5 to 20 shards of select marquee characters. Anthology 1 Orb Fragments. Collect Anthology 1 Orb Fragments to earn your Legacy Orb. A Legacy Orb contains 5 to 20 shards of select marquee characters. Legacy Orb Fragments. Collect Legacy Orb Fragments to earn a Legacy Orb. Okay, Legacy 1 Orb contains 5 to 20 shards of select marquee characters. I want to know how you're going to get these orbs. There's really no context for that. See here. Merc with the Mouth Orb Fragments. Collect Merc with the Mouth Orb Fragments. Turn Merc with the Mouth Orb. Devil's Pact Orb Offer. Save on 10 Devil's Pact Orbs with this offer. Each orb has a chance to earn up to 180 Ghost Rider shards. Stack Bleed and grant ability energy when Ghost Rider or his allies are killed. Here's the changes coming to Relic Hunt. More rewards. Commander, we have increased the rewards for Relic Hunt. You can now earn the following. Increased quantities of advanced basic catalyst parts and improved advanced basic catalysts. Superior basic catalyst parts, health, damage, focus, armor, and resistance catalyst parts across all tiers. Rank up and boost your hand team to earn bigger rewards. Okay, so it looks like we're just waiting on these Halloween events to start. I am pretty excited for Ghost Rider. Elsa Bloodstone, we really don't know much about her at this point. But, she is going to be part of that Supernatural team, so I guess I'm kind of excited for her in that sense. But I really want to see what her kit's going to look like. So, in the last notes, they announced 5 new characters. Now, we know 2 of them are Ghost Rider and Elsa Bloodstone. Now, as far as who the rest are, really only speculate at this point. I know, I would say Hela is pretty much a safe bet at this point. They have her, she's in the data mines, her model and everything, and she's even on the splash screen. And if they're going for, just Halloween theme, she'd be perfect for that, being the goddess of death and all. And the other 2, there's rumors, I don't know where they originated from, but of Sif and Heimdall. It would make sense getting them seen as with Hela. That would give you a full Asgardian team, and maybe the Thor rework right behind that. But I'm personally holding out for Beast and Cyclops. Although Strife also has been in the data mine, so I don't know. We got Strife, we got Red Skull still being thrown around there. So at this point, who knows? So again, it's just waiting for that event to actually drop, and I'm sure there'll be an announcement of exactly who we're getting. So let's just open up some orbs and call it a day. Now, I haven't been opening my Red Star orbs because ultimately I was holding out for Cyclops on them, but who knows when the hell we're getting him. So I think at this point, just saving him for Ghost Rider, so or at least someone in the being featured, but it's really worth going for the Hero Stars on. So how did everyone make out on these championship raid orbs? And did you go just with the Pants of Hulk or the Legion of the Cabal, or did you do like I did and just split it down the middle? So, I believe I did get to rank up, get 1 extra star on Minerva, so that definitely worked out for me. So I don't think I have any more shards now. Nice 16th shade piece. You know what? I believe it is after midnight, so as soon as I go through these orbs, I'll check and see if we got that login calendar. Shoppers. Oh, and I was doing a little math with the Coulson shards. It looks like from the start of the event, you need to average 3.27 shards a day. To be able to unlock them at 180 shards on the last day of the event. So we're about 10 days into the event now. So I would say as long as you got about around 33 shards, you should be unlocking them right at the end of the event. So, I mean, it's pretty accessible. I've been going a little, not exactly really hard on it, because I really haven't had the gold to invest, and that's the major thing. That's those gold milestones. If you really want to maximize your potential for the shards, you gotta spend a lot of gold, and as you can see, 249,000. I really don't have it. So, all right, let's check the. Why is that? Oh, it's after midnight. Oh, maybe I gotta reload.
That's why I went to the All-Team Conference. I'd heard about a new subspace technology developed by a Ferengi, a Dr. Rager. Very science. His invention was based on nature's experience and his methodologies are completely
But yeah, so, as long as you're getting like 3 or 4 shards a day, I won't even worry about it. Alright, here we go. And here is the calendar. Wow, none of them are... No new character shards. So, now we got Daredevil, Manus, Loki, Groot, Miles Morales, Rocket Raccoon, Mysterio, Carnage, Doctor Strange, Green Goblin, Sabretooth, Mordo, and Mystique. Okay, why is Scarlet Witch not on there? And are all these characters... No, I don't think all these characters would have supernatural traits. Or not supernatural, but the trick or treat. But, you never know, so. Oh, yeah, it does say limited time trick or treat trait. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. Let me see if they have that. If they've added that tag. doesn't look like they've added it yet. Alright, well, I guess that does it then. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and have fun playing, and I'll see you next time.